I'm absolutely determined that we're going to get a result in the Champions League, even if it's a point this season. Let's do it. What's up, guys? ChasingLamely here with episode number 102 of Passport to Poland, and today's opponents, as you can clearly see on your screens right now, are Barcelona. Thank you for joining the channel. It's wet and breezy at the Nou Camp, which is definitely a thing to pay attention to. In terms of the things that you have missed over the gap between, episodes, you last saw us get smashed by Napoli. We beat Poznan 3-0, which was a result that took us, surprisingly, top of the league. We'd been kind of hovering around second, third, fourth all season, but that took us to the top of the league with Thomas Sindelar getting himself a brace, and Silas Diego again getting himself on the score sheet. He seems to score a lot of goals. Recently, he's had 4 goals, I think, in the last sort of half a dozen games. He's scoring a lot of goals. And then we play Legia Warszawa, who of course are still managed by Aaron Levy, our former coach and star, well, I say star, our former coach and backup striker, and they managed to beat us with Kasper Kowalski, who I've got a weird feeling played for us at some point. Like, he seems familiar. We've come across him elsewhere, but he scored the only goal of the game. Yeah, things being very, very up and down so far this season. But there we go. We'll make it work, as we always do. Today, we are playing Barcelona, and we're going to have to see how that goes. I've made a small change to the team selection today, onto the tactic today. I say a small change, a big change actually. I've turned the Slask 5-4-1 diamond out for today, but also what I've done is I've made everything a lot more narrow. I've made the lines of engagement, the defensive lines lower. We are doing a pretty version of parking the bus, essentially today. And the starting line that's going to try and achieve that is Wilson, Bajalski, Stewart, Pleshko, Black, Shihak, Klima, Silas Diego, Francisco Ribeiro, Valdemar Liss, of course, and Thomas Sindelar, with Zima, Bang, Dostalek, Sterling, Francis, Jordao, and Lopez on the bench. And I'm just questioning that because is there an argument? I'm thinking there's an argument to be made for putting on Nick Francis at left back. We're not going to do it. We'll leave things as they are. Hopefully this will change things. I also noticed in the interim between games that Jacob Shihak has been going backwards with his development. And it turns out at some point, if I've done it or if I've set something to assistant manager mode doing trainings, but he was on half intensity training and really going backwards, so that was not okay. The big thing you'll notice, of course, with Barcelona is Lionel Messi has retired. I had an eye on him because I wanted to bring him into the club as kind of that late, oh look, I got Messi before he retired. It didn't happen, he just retired. But let's have a look at the team they've got out today. We've got Ter Stegen in goal still. He must have, what, 400-500 appearances for them by now, surely. He has played an awful lot of games for Barcelona. I'm not going to do the math, but that's, what, 3, 6, 9 seasons, 30, yeah, about 300 appearances for Barca so far. That's not too bad. Musa Wagwe, who I seem to have vague recollections of playing for us at some stage. Maybe I used him. It's because I looked at him in the Juve save in versus 4. Jose Jimenez is on a booking. Can't say it's a name I recognise, but I've not watched Barca in many years. Currently plays for Arsenal. Currently plays for Atletico Madrid. Joined Arsenal and then has gone to Barcelona. Alvarez, the centre half, who has a value of 57 million, signed from Chelsea after being Ajax Mexican international. Vinegar Jr., Ruben Vinagre, formerly of Wolves. He's doing okay for himself, but it's up the field where things start looking a bit more desperate, I think. Pedri is a Barca youngster who's come through. Well, I say come through. He's been at Las Palmas, but he's come through essentially La Masia. He's currently a Spanish international. Next to him, just Christian Eriksen, no one good. 33 though, so hopefully he'll have lost a step. He's still not slow, but hopefully he will have lost a little bit of a step. Joined them from PSG, 143 caps, which is dirty. Everton, who has been there a while, signed from Tottenham, of course. Again, not a bad player. Only 37 caps for Brazil though, so not quite at the level you expect to Barca. Mo Salah on the right hand side, also 33. Still hasn't lost any of his pace. That's dirty. He's been at Barca for quite a while, but has not lost his pace, and that's a worry. And then up top, just to make things even more awkward, we've got Paulo Dybala, a guy we also know very well from Versus 4, of course, who's been there a few years. He's not losing his pace yet, despite being 31. And alongside him, Anthony Martial, who's still only 29, and actually only has 64 caps for France, which seems low, but again, has not lost his pace, so that's awkward. On the bench, the big guys to spot are, of course, Antoine Griezmann, 34 years old, 131 caps for France, so he is still around. Samuel Umtiti is still there as well. He should be in line for a testimonial this year. So that's worth paying attention to. I'm just wondering, is he going to be available? But I can't afford him anyway. Camacho, which Camacho is this? Is this the big name Camacho? It's Enrique Camacho, a regen that's come through their youth team. He looks like he could be tasty. I can't afford him, so I'm not going to look at him. Billy Finch, I think I've pointed out before. Billy Finch is the wonder kid from Gibraltar, who's only had 32 caps so far. He's been at Barca for 5-6 years now. Had a season at Rayo Vallecano. And this guy Quesada, I feel like I've come across him before. I think I looked at loaning him when he first came through Barca's youth team. Probably should have done. Anyway, that's what we've got to play with today. We're just parking the bus. I fancy parking the bus, hoping to just take anything from this game. Do I feel our ambitions are matched for the board? I mean, they just gave me small money, so probably. How are we breaching the task of breaching their best defence? It only takes one goal. Let's not put too much pressure on. Valdemar List takes the captain's armband because he's been the club hero. And we're going to say we're confident in our player's ability, because if Everton is the player you're picking out of a team that has Martial, Dybala and Christian Eriksen in it, I feel like something's gone awfully wrong. And Mo Salah, just saying. Right. I'm not expecting this to be a big game. We had the first shot on target. I'm not expecting this to be a big scoring game because I'm trying to park the bus, because I'm aware we've shipped 7 goals so far in the Champions League. In fact, I think it's more than 7. I dare not think. It's a lot of goals. We've shipped a lot of goals, and I can't remember how many, but we've shipped a lot. We've got a -6 goal difference. So if we can keep this down to 2, I'll consider it a success, because we're playing Barcelona. Although Musa Wagwe is, I just realised where I remember him from. It's because we had him at Arsenal. There we go. I remember now. Jacek Brzezowski is given a foul. It's going to be a penalty. We're going to be giving Barca penalties. That's just silly. Let's get creative after they score this penalty. Dybala's not going to miss from here, surely. He has missed from there. We are possibly saved by the woodwork. We've inspired them with the feedback. We're doing okay, and we're not holding on to possession, but you don't expect that against a Barca side. But we're doing okay. We haven't conceded 22 minutes into the game. We are holding our own. Shihak has picked up a booking. He's trying so hard. Salah with a corner. Doesn't really go anywhere yet, but Alvarez still has the ball. Let's get rid of this. Better than that, preferably Ribeiro, thank you. Can we do better? It's got to keep Salah out of the box, or keep him off the ball at the very least. Everton, let's go back, push them back. Pedri, Dybala, they've been forced back. Well, they've chosen to go back to Jimenez, but that's probably going to spread our defence out a bit more. We are packed very tightly against the box. We are just defending. This is pure Mourinho football now. Let's just get rid of it. Valdemar List with a header, which is surprising he could reach it. Any other player would have kicked it. Wagwe's into the box. Let's tackle. Oh, Musa Wagwe's got a goal. And that's probably my punishment for not being able to remember where he came from. And now it's probably time that we do a showing of passion, or a concentrate even. because Liss really shouldn't be heading the ball, and if he is heading the ball, it should be to the nearest available player. Because let's face it, how much range is a guy who's 5'1" going to get on the ball? He is the Polish Messi, but he is playing the club of the original Messi, and that's not going to work. Tighten up. Let's just tighten up. Keep things simple. Try and get ourselves back into the game with just good defending. See if we can steal an equaliser late on. That's really the plan. This game's not going to be the most exciting game in the world with highlights, I'm presuming. But we'll try. We'll try and keep things tight at the back. Try and keep things respectable on the score sheets. Because this group we've been put in is the hardest group we could possibly have had, as I think I said when it was drawn. It's not really possibly a harder group at this stage of the save. As Shihak gives away a penalty. They've changed their penalty taker. Who's taking this now? Marshall. Okay, doesn't get better, does it? Marshall finds the score sheet. Yeah, wasn't going to get harder at this stage of the save than Napoli, Barca and Manchester United. Man United have been winners twice and runner-up, I think, in the last 3 years. Napoli have been sitting in the top 3 of the Serie A forever, and Barcelona are, of course, just doing Barcelona things. It's not going well. It's not going well. Right, let's show some passion. Let's see if that does anything at all. Probably not. A little bit. Shihak is going to have to come off purely because he is... Oh, come on. That didn't help. Not doing a team talk won't help in this situation. Come on. Passion. Let's do some passion. I'm really not sure what to do to try and turn this around. I think maybe we'll just go positive and see if that changes anything. It probably will open us up a little bit, but there's nothing to lose at this point. I am going to take off Shihak now because he's not playing well. He's been booked. Nick Francis has the experience and, actually, to be frank, the talent. Valdemar Liss is not performing, so Dostalek is going to come into the side. And I think I'm going to put Keziah Sterling up top, but I'm going to use him probably in something more suited to his ability. Pressing forward is probably the way. Interesting to see he's developed the ability to play false 9 somewhere along the line. I'm not sure we need a false 9, although there's probably an argument that Dostalek's better going forward than I give him credit for. He is. Do you know what, we've got nothing to lose. Let's try it. Let's try a little change. Let's move Keziah Sterling to the false 9. And let's move Dostalek to the shadow striker. See if we can confuse them a bit. Shake it up. Spice things up. A little bit of confusion in their box. If we can get Sterling to pull someone back, this helps we restart the game, of course, and Dostalek to get in for a goal, then maybe there's a chance we'll see some magic happen. We've got ourselves a throw-in. This might be our first highlight. Bajalski to Dostalek. Bajalski picks the ball back up again. Plays into Silas Diego. Back to Bajalski. Bajalski back to Stewart. Klima. Dostalek. Ball over the top to Wagway, who almost scores an own goal, to be quite honest. That was way too close for comfort. If you were the Barca manager, you'd be yelling at him, but I'm not, so I'm happy with what I've seen. Let's try some defending again. Let's try that. We did it once. We've not in Champions League this season. We did it once. Mo Salah goes close with a header. Wasn't even our highlight in the end. It looked promising. Wasn't our highlight. Let's see if we can do some get creative. They've got a free kick with Dybala. Dybala off the wall. Salah's there though. I mean, if there's one man you don't want picking up a free kick rebounder off the wall, it's Salah, and he's just proven it. And it's 3-0. Well, the Champions League has not been our thing this year, has it? I'm just thinking, do I actually have any striker on the field other than Keziah Sterling right now? And I don't. I have 3 guys that can play on a right wing. Sterling's only got to play on the left. That's not really ideal. Let's give that a quick pause. We're going to try something wacky. And I say wacky because it's stupid. We'll just be honest up front. What I'm about to do is stupid. It'd be better if that would work for me. But yeah, what we're about to do is very, very stupid. Please don't try this at home because you'll make yourself look a tit. I'm pretty sure Brzezelski can't play wing back either, but that'll be fine. Lucas Klima is an anchor man. I will have him do some helping out of the back. Dave Black is probably better trying to play a ball than do anything else. I feel like Slastiego can do more. Let's have him playmaking from deep. Let's try that. Is Ribeiro equally good at... He's probably... That's fine. That's fine. Right. 1 goal. 1 goal is the aim again. We managed it last time. 1 goal. Let's see if we can do something positive. Stewart with the ball over the top. Only finds Vinegar, and that's really not gone anywhere. But we tried our best, and we failed miserably, and the lesson was never try. So, I'm sort of loosely aware, now I'm thinking about it, there's probably a chance that we're better off swapping the fullbacks over. Because Nick Francis can probably do a slightly better job at wing back, because he's fitter and quicker. That left wing back role is really just because symmetry. 1 goal. Come on, guys. 1 goal. That's all I ask for. I'm going to do a pause, a big push forward, 40 seconds. Let's get ourselves anything. That's just pathetic. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I think I'm going to have to play with wingers and see if that helps. I just don't really want to try it out in the league. I'll try it in the cup game coming up against Odropole. Or Odropole, I don't know how to pronounce that. I could find out, but I'm not going to. Right, so, if you've enjoyed the second massacre of the week, hit me up on the socials. You'll find me at Twitter, Insta and Patreon, ChasingLamely. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not already, because like 80% of the people who watch the videos aren't subscribed. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, you're here all the time. Just subscribe. Save yourself the high. Ring the bell. It will even tell you when these go up. Anyway, until next time, guys, thank you for watching. I've been ChasingLamely, and in the next episode, we're going to be losing to Barca again, just at home. Have a good one.